Army Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash that ought to be a sensational game. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. And we get a look at Ryan Williams. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Got his man out of the backfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Throwing Russell. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Upstairs to make the catch. All kinds of room to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Martin. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Picks up the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. On the delay, it's Martin. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Keelan Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Russell. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason.
They get through, and it's blocked.
And, man, did you see that defender climb the ladder? How high did he jump to block that field goal? That was amazing.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A spectacular one-hand grab.
That is such an unbelievable play by the wide receiver. He did so many things great on that one. First, what about the catch? One-handed, somehow was able to keep his balance and then get upfield to go get more yards after the catch. You simply cannot do it any better. And that's why he's one of the biggest weapons this offense has.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to him. Maybe some room here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peoples. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Martin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. He makes the stop, and they'll have it in the red zone after converting on 4th down. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. And he's in! Touchdown, Penn State!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Throwing Russell. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. They go play action with Russell. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He's going to let it go. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Martin. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
What a great play by the defense.
Guys, look at this. Surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Myers on the move. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. That is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes.
He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Martin. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After with a productive first down play at 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Martin. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. On the draw, it's Martin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. Touchdown time! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the run, it's Hill. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Keelan Russell. It's complete. At the 20, he's got space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. All wideouts, no backs. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throwing right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On the move, he fires. Makes the grab. It's Sowell. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now.
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. The receiver on the jet sweep. Brought down for no gain. That play never had a chance. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Russell. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Sowell. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Moving out to the right. He's going to run it. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Inside the 30. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20, first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Oh, come on.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. And the Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Defense not showing press coverage. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Throwing Russell. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Oh.
Dumps it off in the flats. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Crimson Tide will bring a punt team on the field. I mean, this guy has some serious guts from his own end zone. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Coming down.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking for room. It's Martin. Might have a chance. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Beck. A little screen to the running back. Powers through the defender.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on second and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a gift to Peoples. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Beck. Lets it fly. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Keelan Russell. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Russell on play action. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Running inside, it's Martin. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been
There's a crease. Got enough for the first. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been hunted.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Wants to throw. It's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Nittany Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Martin. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point extends the lead to 16.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Russell, bringing the heat. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off to stop the threat.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Look out, he's got room. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Creates a little space. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for room. It's Martin. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The run inside. It's Martin. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They give it to him again. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And he's now over 150 yards on the ground, and Penn State has had so many great backs. This guy fits right in.
Fits right in, just big, physical guys that give them the ball. You know exactly what you're going to get. They can make some plays, and they build their team around the running back spot.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for the first down inside the 45 at the 44. Boy, I really wasn't expecting a run there. Most teams in that situation look for the quick pass to pick up the first down.
No doubt, because you drop your quarterback, you can throw the ball really quickly, or you can take off and run the football. So a little bit more one-dimensional when you run the football, but if you do it successfully, it works. If nobody says anything, basically.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Martin. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Peoples. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to find the end zone.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on 4th down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try to draw him off sides and get a cheap one and get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decided to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down there on the sidelines and we're up here in the booth.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Throwing Russell. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man, it's Rodgers. Turning on the Jets. The tag. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Keelan Russell looking to scramble. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey, guys, here on the Penn State sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Can't get him to the ground. Hood got enough space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting the long touchdown run.
Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Alabama sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total